It's 20 towns in 20 days on Eyewitness News, sponsored by Big Y. It's no big surprise, it's my Big Y.
And tonight we head to the beautiful town of Storrs as we look out from Drone 3 and our brand new Storrs iCam. Storrs is, of course, home to the UConn school and the Huskies and all that great stuff, but also offers so much more.
It is one pretty place. Channel 3's Joe Zone is joining us live there tonight from Betsy Patterson Square. Joe, good evening to you.
Good evening. Look who I've got. To help us celebrate Storrs, I've got the UConn Brass Band. They're playing now. I'm by, standing on deck. I've also got the E.O. Smith drum line. So we're up here in Storrs. I know what you're thinking, but Storrs is so much more. If you come up here with your family and spend a day, everybody will have a good time. You might think that Storrs is just the University of Connecticut and very little else. Today, 80 years after the Storrs Agricultural School became the University of Connecticut, there are more than 32,000 students attending classes on the 4,400-acre campus. UConn may have put Storrs on the map, but to really enjoy this village in Mansfield, you might actually need a map. There are more than 200 acres of hiking trails, meandering through the Albert E. Moss Sanctuary, the Joshua Trust property, and Schoolhouse Brook Park. Speaking of parks, the Storrs Adventure Park on the way into town provides zip line and climbing challenges.
Lots of different climbers of lots of different age levels, and so we have folks as young as 4 come and climb our adventure playground. We have had octogenarians come on out and climb. You don't have to be particularly strong.
Storrs is considered one of 17 historic villages in Mansfield, and nothing says history like the Gurleysville Grist Mill. Preserved and maintained by Joshua's Trust, the mill first started grinding grain in the early 1700s.
The significance of this mill is it's exactly the way it was when a gear broke in 1941.
10 minutes down the road to Storrs Center to see one of the most unique museums in the world. The Ballard Institute and Museum of Puppetry is the only one of its kind on a college campus. Why a puppet museum at UConn? Well, UConn is the only university in the country that offers a master's degree in fine arts and puppetry.
You have your traditional hand puppets and string marionettes and rod puppets, but then you have giant puppets, like there's a King Kong show on Broadway right now. You've got mascots that appear in sporting events, like our own Jonathan the Husky.
Now, you may have noticed we ignored the UConn Dairy Bar. That's because we're going to talk about that later on at 6 o'clock. But coming up at 5:30, I have a special check presentation to some people who are standing by, and I think it's going to help make their day. All right,